What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Hi there. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute. I haven't done a video since Nationals in September, but I've been very busy training. I've been going twice a week. I've got my knee rolls back that I originally had with my saddle. They got kind of lost this summer, but anyway, I have those back. My riding is improving. My horse is doing really good. So anyway, this is kind of just to let you know where we're at and then kind of catch you up as to what we're doing this fall and into next spring. So I have a series of clips here that kind of show you some of the things that we've been working on. So we're done with training level, and now we're fully into first level training work right now. And we're also schooling some second level movements because those are our goals for 26 is to be competitive at first level and second level. Second level, we're getting there, but I don't think my trainer is completely convinced. But anyway, we're getting there. So here is some leg yield, and you've seen me post these. I do post on Instagram, so if you want to look below the video into the description, you'll see my Instagram account, and you can follow me there so you can see real time what's going on. We always work on our halts, and here I'm just asking him to stay round and connected in the halt. He can't just stick his nose out. These are all the things that as we get further in the training, we have to be much more specific. So this is the work we've been doing the last few weeks. This is the canter loop. So you start in the corner, you maintain the canter. You notice the canter is nice and rhythmical and it's much slower than we had before as he's building his strength and confidence and balance. And then we go to the center line and then we come back to the other corner. This is also a first level test 3 movement, the canter was, and this now leg yield from the rail to the center line. This is another one. It's a steeper angle. So we've been working on developing this and really getting some power into it. This is just geared down. We've also been working on our second level movement. So this is a canter to walk movement. That's the first time that he was successful at it. And then this is walk back to canter. And then from there, we are working on the second level test 1 movement, which I'll show you in a minute. And of course, they've been out grazing and enjoying the grass that's coming in now with our winter storms. So this is a second level test 1. So you come across the diagonal and then you go counter canter down the long side and then back to trot. So those are what we've been practicing. And then because that's been going so well, I decided I would try the 3 loop counter canter loop. So this is in the second level test 3. And it's a he has to maintain his balance. You see his head's coming up a little bit there, and then he's staying with me, and I'm able to just wiggle my fingers and get him to stay connected and through that movement. So that's where we've been. We've been working away twice a week with my trainer, and really starting to get the training down as we come into the fall season. So as of right now, California Dressage Society, I have 2 scores towards the 3 that I need for the Nationals, the Horse of the Year in September next year. And also I have 2 for the Regional Adult Amateur Competition, which is in June. So I already have 2 of the 3 tickets that I need, or scores that I need for those qualifications. So those are already from the nationals. They added some classes there, some open classes, which I competed in, not realizing those were going to be counting towards our 26 season. So I'm glad they clarified that. So that is fewer shows that I need to enter now going into 26. We're also going to be eventually competing for USDF, Dressage Federation. They have a competition also at nationals in September. It's a regional for them, and we're hoping to be competitive in their classes going into January. So we're doing all this prep work now for first level test 3 because we're gearing up for the shows in January to start to get some of our qualifications for USDF. In addition, we're also working on our US PRE, our breed award. We didn't get it this year. It was a difficult year. We had a lot of growing pains and getting the training right. And it's been a work in progress this year, but now all things are going in the right direction. We should be much more competitive next year. So these are all the things that we're starting to work on. And I'm telling you all this because our first show towards those scores is this weekend. We have 2 days of showing this weekend, 4 tests, 2 tests each day. First level test one. As I said, we just need one more score for US or for CDS, California Dressage Society. And then we're starting to tick the boxes for our USDF. So, and our breed award. We need 8 scores for our breed award. So anyway, we're working towards those and we're starting this weekend. So, if you like this content, please make sure you give a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down below, and that will definitely help the channel. If you want to help the channel in another way, you want to help the horses directly, if you look in the description below where you'll find my Instagram account, you'll also see there's a link there where you can buy us a coffee, or in this case, carrot. So if you want to support the horses, you want to do some direct influence to help the horses directly, I strongly encourage you to start to use that. I go to lessons twice a week. The shows are very expensive, so I'm looking for other ways to help support the training. So, in addition to the buy a carrot, I'm also going to be doing some sponsored promotions. You'll start to see on the channel going forward to help us earn a little bit extra money to pay for some of these classes and pay for some of this training. I'm an adult amateur. I don't do this full time. It's a passion. The horses are a passion, and their care is of top priority. They never want for anything, and I would not ask them to do anything that I didn't think was right for them. So they're always is a priority. Another thing you're going to see is you're going to see Duende. So Duende is 2 years old. So he is going to be starting some of his early work towards being ridden. It's going to be another year away, but you'll start to see some work that we're doing with him. He's already got a saddle pad on and a surcingle, and he's had the bridle on a couple of times here and there. So you will start to see Mr. Duende doing some of his development. So it's going to be an exciting year. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you support us. I'll have some more videos coming through the winter, kind of show you some of our progress as we develop much further into this. And next year, I'm really kind of excited because we, at some point, should be starting lead changes and some of the more complicated, more tricks, as you will, in the dressage. So I'm really looking forward to that. So anyway, thanks for your support. I'm glad you've come and you've saw my videos and you seem to enjoy them. I really appreciate it. And thanks for watching.